Hi and welcome to your relatively infrequent dose of art-related opinion. This episode I'm going to be discussing Banksy's identity.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this week, the Queen Mary University in London have pretty much confirmed what was originally put forward in 2008 by the Mail on Sunday, that the identity of the world's most elusive artist is in fact Robin Gunningham. This is why we can't have nice things. You guys are the kind of people in comic books that would want to know who Batman is. Why can't we just be happy knowing that there's someone out there who hasn't had to make it about them? This one guy has managed over the course of 20 years to keep the focus not on him as a personality, as a beautiful celebrity, but about the content of his work. There is no way you're going to be able to tell me that that one little part of a wall on the side of a building with a little bit of paint on it is worth more to you than changing the way that countless people around the world think. When the Mail on Sunday ran that article back in 2008 exposing Banksy as, for who he is as a real human being, people didn't care. They look at it and go, "Huh, okay." They don't need to know that Banksy's just some middle-aged dude from Bristol. Even the technology itself, the geotagging and this way of mapping out positions and probabilities of people being in places, I'm sure this is developed for the intent of protecting the country. And I'm sure at some point this technology will potentially save lives. A few years ago I was talking with an artist called Ochre, and Ochre is an old school graffiti artist with a little bit of history behind him, and he's actually had at the time recently just come out of doing a 2-year stretch. And he told me, and I don't think he'd mind me telling this story, I hope, when they were coming after him in the prosecution, they were trying to say that he had done an estimated £250,000 worth of criminal damage around mainly London. To raise money for Ochre, you know, there was a series of artists that had thrown in canvases for an exhibition. Banksy heard about the story, donated a canvas to Ochre, which he then sold and was able to save his house. You know, where's that story on the front page of the Mail on Sunday? When Banksy finished up his exhibition, which he paid for, Dismaland, what happened with the majority of the materials that were used? They went down to the jungle in Cali to build shelter for refugees. This is a guy that we're coming after. Why? So, as always, I've been Doug for FWTV. Today's episode was more therapy for me, getting things off my chest. I feel a little bit better. This has probably saved me a fortune on going to see an actual therapist. So thank you for listening, and I hope I hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. You know the drill.